What up, energy?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for him.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
So the Hornets starting five. All right, and for the Cavaliers, we've got MYNBA, and it's Isaac in at the 1. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Here we go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. He's guarded by Washington. Coleman. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Washington outside. Mobley outside. Washington outside. Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA. Here's Coleman. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he drops it first. And Charlotte making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Eschmeyer. Deflected. About a minute into this first quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Washington. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To stop the run, misses at the rim. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Kept alive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Mobley. Here's Eschmeyer. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And here is Barrett, averaging around 6 a game. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Lanier. Counted from distance.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Isaac. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Mobley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, NBA.
Barrett passes to Washington. Back to Barrett. Isaac with the steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Barrett passes to Mobley. Down low. Washington outside. Now here's Mobley. Tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Hits a three-pointer.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Barrett against Isaac. To the wing on the left. Here's Coleman. Yes! And it's MYNBA picking up the assist. Coleman's got 8.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Washington outside. Back to Barrett. Washington right side. Inside. Fade away. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 5.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now here's MYNBA. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Hornets trail by 19. Washington outside. Mobley on a screen. Over to the wing. Washington outside. Shot on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Coleman. Isaac for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Sharp, he's checked in for Charlotte. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. The Cavaliers, 2nd. 5th, the Hornets.
And lately, both of these squads have been dominant defenders in the paint, piling up some jaw-dropping shot-blocking stats.
Barrett passes to Mobley. From downtown. A rebound by Coleman. The Cavaliers lead by 20. Outside MYNBA. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And both free throws good for MYNBA. Here's Barrett. He's scoreless. Pass to Sharp. Here's the Goretz. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Back to Sharp. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Lanier, covered by Mobley. Here's Lanier. A 29-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Well, Clark, more or less in the home stretch here. How does it feel to have the year winding down?
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
Mobley. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Now here's Barrett. No made baskets yet. Mobley outside. There's a screen. Lets it fly. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And here's Charlotte now, after the basket by Cleveland. And he's going for the oop here. Charlotte, no good that time either.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 16.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Barrett. That's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at Cleveland. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, the Charlotte Hornets. Currently, they're 5 spots behind them.
Right now for Cleveland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Coleman. He had 9 points in his last time out. 58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Can't hit from in close. Here's the Goretz. Pass to Sharp. It's Barrett on the wing. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Washington. Back to Barrett. Washington right side. Pass to Barrett. Here's the Goretz to the inside. Sharp. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Collier, Cruz.
"19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Coleman. He's got 10. Uses the glass on the layup. Coleman's got 12 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Cleveland holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the floor for Charlotte. Sharp out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Campbell in at the 2. Here's Zagoratz. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Isaac for 3. Nails it from 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Barrett. Now here's Washington. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Washington. Fires it from 18. Campbell can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Zagoratz. That shot off the mark. Cleveland has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Outside MYNBA. Pass to Isaac. Yes! And it's MYNBA picking up the assist. Isaac's got 5 points now this quarter. Barrett finds Sharp. Now here's Washington. Isaac with the steal. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Barrett. Ooh, poked away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Victor Wembanyama.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And Charlotte making a change here. Valentine's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the dunk by Isaac.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Barrett. No points yet. Right wing. Here's Zagoratz. Clock at 6. Pass to Valentine to get back on track. Charlotte again missing. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Knocks down the triple. 19 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Washington. 9 points for him in his last game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And that one falls for Washington. Collier, he's checked in for Valentine. And so Washington nails both of them. quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Isaac against Barrett. Pass to Coleman. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Now here's Barrett. No points so far. Here's the Goretz. Outside Barrett. Puts it up from 17, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Lanier. And the 3 off target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to McCaw. Over Wembanyama. Again the miss by the Hornets. And here are the Cavaliers now. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway. It's hauled in by McCaw.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Cavaliers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 21.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Isaac with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Isaac against Barrett. Here's McCaw. No points yet. Back to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Goretz. Pass to Barrett. Hey, from beyond the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sharp. Here's the Goretz. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Both free throws good from Sharp.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Mobley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hornets making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
PJ Washington.
He's guarded by Washington. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Simpson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Here's Mobley. That doesn't go either for Mobley.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Pass to Isaac from deep three-point layup. Sinks the tray. Isaac's got 24 points.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Simpson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Eschmeyer to end the run. It's tipped.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Mobley. No made baskets yet. Charlotte again missing.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
2 minutes remaining.
To the wing, right side.
2 minutes.
Here's Coleman. 17 points in the game.
Number 17.
And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then Friday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Blows the alley-oop. Charlotte has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Mobley. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Mobley's got his first 2 points of the night.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Lanier. Fires top of the key, and it falls all over the rim and in. Coleman's got 9 points in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Mobley outside. Here's Eschmeyer. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The open shot, Isaac. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's McCaw. Still without a bucket. Pass to Eschmeyer. Clock at 6. Washington a screen. Pulls up. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Lanier, the pass to Isaac. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Eschmeyer. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His first third-team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. One second left. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many reasons they're blowing the lid off this thing. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Isaac in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Washington left side. Mobley outside. 5 to shoot. The three ball. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Mobley's got 5 now.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's Isaac. Not a lot of room. The three. Drills it from deep. Give him 30.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Eschmeyer. Pass to Simpson. Here's Eschmeyer. Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Isaac outside. Inside.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From deep, Mobley knocks it down from distance. Mobley's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
With the drive.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for Cleveland. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Sharp, he's checked in for Charlotte. So he gets them both. Here's Simpson. Yet to see a basket. Washington outside. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Simpson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. Over Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Isaac. He's got 26. From the top of the key, and he makes it. He's got 34.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Poke loose. Fast break, here we go. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Eschmeyer. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Clock at 4. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Out left to the wing. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Simpson. He's scoreless. They set the pick. Takes it inside.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Isaac, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Simpson. Outside Sharp. Pass to Eschmeyer. Here's Simpson. Now Sharp. Washington outside. Here's Eschmeyer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
MYNBA up top, lets it fly. They get it back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Free throw good, MYNBA. Hits both from the stripe.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Simpson. Sharp, a screen on Isaac. Baseline jumper, and it's blocked by Isaac. To the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Simpson. And it's blocked by Isaac. Here's Lanier. MYNBA against Sharp. Here's Coleman. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's Barrett. Still no points. Pass to Washington. Taken away by himself. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Isaac.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Sharp.
First in scoring, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Both free throws good from Sharp. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Isaac outside. Pass to Coleman. And he throws it down with one hand.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's the Goretz. After the basket by Cleveland.
Cleveland foul. MYNBA, his third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Sharp, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third. Unloads from 13. And it's Lanier missing. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Mobley passes to Barrett. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's the Goretz. Tipped. Outside Barrett. Here's the Goretz. No made baskets yet. Here's Sharp. No good off the glass.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Isaac outside. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. McCaw's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mobley. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
To the left side wing. And he makes it on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's Cleveland making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Sharp, and it's Barrett in at the point guard position.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Campbell.
Cavaliers foul. Coleman.
Collier, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 11, C.J. Collier.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
And it's Cleveland's ball. Isaac with it. Out to the wing. Pass to Coleman. 6 on the shot clock.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Left side, MYNBA. Good on the shot.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Hornets. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
Assist.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And he lobs it up top. Outside Barrett. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Isaac for 3. Hornets with the rebound. McCall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Barrett passes to McCall. Here's the Goretz. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McCall. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by MYNBA. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Isaac.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now here's Barrett. Here's Collier. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Charlotte foul. Collier. His second team foul.
Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. And no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here's Barrett. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's the Hornets. Back to Barrett. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Barrett. Isaac covering. Here's McCaw. Charlotte, no good that time either. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Coleman. There's the 3. Knocks down the long take. Coleman's got 17 points here in the second half.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Sharp with it. Now guarded by MYNBA. They set the screen. Back to Sharp. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Drains the triple. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Coleman. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Coleman's got 41.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Eschmeyer. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. It's hauled in by McCaw. McCaw's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Eschmeyer. Isaac covering. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Now here's MYNBA. Coleman. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Coleman's got 43 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Here's McCaw, and it's rejected. And they're able to recover. Second shot opportunity, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting for Charlotte, McCaw taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Coleman. That shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Simpson. Isaac covering.
Isaac.
The Hornets making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 9, P.J. Washington.
And the Hornets with possession here. Mobley passes to Eschmeyer. Back to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Washington. Banked it in off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Good! That's bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Eschmeyer. Washington with the ball. Here's Simpson. Back to Washington. Here's Simpson. There's the triple. Charlotte again missing. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Inside, here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Washington. And here's Isaac. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's the teardrop. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Lanier. Now here's Isaac. Defense right on him. Here's Coleman. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And add another one to the books for them. They've been on cruise control all year long, and now they've just won their 67th game this year.
And this was a telling game. They'll meet 4 times this season, and I'd say it looks like a good matchup for them. They'll be looking forward to their next 3 meetings against Charlotte.
And Charlotte's shooting just 21% from the floor. 46 seconds left in the game. Eschmeyer, the pass to Washington. Fires in the triple.
Washington.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Isaac outside. 4-3. They get the rebound from deep three-point range. Sinks it from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Simpson. Puts it up from 15. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.